Hello. Let's link up. I wanna see ya. Hey, hello. Welcome. Welcome, Phoenix TV. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Rose Ebujo, thank you. Welcome. In the morning, in the night, anytime when I come, you know, I miss you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you all. Sandra Yekachuku, thank you. Welcome, thank you. Chimwa, oh my God, thank you guys. You're all amazing. Thank you guys, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I really do appreciate you. Welcome, Nemi Inspired. Oh, Dynamic Cake and Catherine. Thank you so much. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Nemi Inspired. Ivorika, thank you, thank you, thank you. Come in, guys, come in. Give me a thumbs up as you come in. When I see you in the morning, go, shine. You know, so the day that I want you. Face like that. Coach Mary, Ma, Mommy, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Come in, guys. Please give me a thumbs up. From one party to another. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Sandra, thank you. Mommy Coach Mary Ma, thank you. Chimwa, thank you. Lady Posh, thank you. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Dynamic Cake, thank you so much. Yeah. Come in, guys. Give me thumbs up as you come in, please. Go, shy. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate you all. We won't be long here because we spend the whole day partying. So we just spend like an hour here and we call it a night. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Ah, yeah. So from one party to the other, in fact, we're not going to waste so much time here. Just a little time because I know everyone is tired. You all have been so amazing with Mommy Ifechi's monetization party. And I just want to say thank you everyone for coming to support her. Tanya Brown, oh gorgeous queen, welcome. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for coming out to support Mommy Ifechi on this monetization party. In fact, you guys showed her massive love. You all showed her massive love. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This community is packed with lovely and amazing people, and I have felt the love. Mommy Fechi have felt the love. I know we almost have felt the love one way or the other. So this is me saying thank you everyone for staying with her up to this very moment. I wish you can stay longer, you know, and party till Mama comes. Welcome. Thank you, Lady Posh. I really appreciate you guys. As you come in, kindly give me a thumbs up. This is supposed to be a Freaky Friday. Of course, it's still going to be freaky. You know now what is freak, what is spice without freaky. So it's still gonna be a little bit freaky, but I just want us to address something that is ongoing, and I feel we need to talk about this, okay? In as much as we are celebrating amazing husbands, amazing men out there, great guys who have stayed faithful and loyal to their wives, who have been committed and responsible to their families. We also need to talk about these men who have refused to stay faithful. And that brings me, hey, Stevie, Stevie, is your Freaky Friday. Oh my God. Thank you, prayer, Stevie. Thank you. You want to make me say thank you, Stevie Freaky. Oh my my God. Happilistic Kitchen. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Guys, I really appreciate you coming here. I know you all must have been very tired, but you still create time. You still found time to be with me here. I really appreciate that. And I'll just be discussing why more and more men are becoming randy, especially the married ones with married women. You know, and the reason I'm asking this question is due to what has been happening in the recent days. We've seen married men going down with teenagers, going down with women, wives going down with pregnant women. And it gets me wondering, why are more men becoming randy with married women? We have single girls all over the place. We have single hot chicks, beautiful, sexy chicks out there. But why have they chosen married women? What is so special about one is married, but what is that thing enticing them to married women? Grace Adelega, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Juba Bruce, welcome. Please, guys, as you come in, give me a thumbs up, okay? It means so much to me. Give me a thumbs up, okay? Now, there are, single ladies everywhere. What will it cost them to go and say hi or hello to a single lady? Why come up to married woman? Another man's wife, another man's possession. And the Bible clearly stated that thou shalt not convert thy neighbor's wife. Do not convert your neighbor's wife. Do not put your eyes on another man, a fellow man's wife. Instead of doing that, why don't you go and look for a single lady? A single lady who is not committed to any man. Why are they choosing married women, especially the pregnant one? All the good ones are married. Oh, no, they are not. We still have amazing single ladies out there who are not married, waiting for people like you to come pop the question, will you marry me? So instead of going after another man's beautiful wife, endowed wife, why can't they just stop? It's a big slap on both of them. And you know the funny thing, some of these people, they occupy sensitive position in churches, high positions in churches, and that is what is breaking my heart. We said this guy, I don't know if any of you have seen that video. This man was stark naked with teenagers and married women, and he was recording everything. Raised his phone, planted his phone, and was recording his illicit affair with married women. What is his intention? Is it not to blackmail them in case they stop giving in? Then he will start using the recordings to blackmail them. And that is why the video I uploaded this morning, I said, women, married women especially, be careful of this men. Some of them don't have good intention. You might think they love you. They don't. Because you're another man's possession, another man's wife, they don't love. There is nothing like love there. It is just what I call olojukokoro, greed. Greed for another man's possession. Greed, and nothing but greed. And I tell you, once you are married as a married woman, please, what is stopping you from giving yourself to your husband? As a man, you are married. This pekus is the same. Oh, nobody should come and tell me that pekus, they are different. Nobody should tell me. Nkechi Cynthia, thank you so much. Nobody should tell me that pekus are different. Pekus is the same thing. It is how it is maintained that makes it different. Your wife's pekus is still tasting nice. The problem why these men don't stay faithful to their wife is because they are greedy. They feel there is something about another woman's pekus, especially another man's food. Another man is enjoying his wife. You want to know why he's enjoying it. It is because both of them have made up their mind to enjoy it. They are crazy, asking for trouble. Honestly, Stevie, they are. And at the end of the day, they keep bringing problems to the home, breaking marriage. Now, look at the pregnant woman, a heavily pregnant woman. That woman should be about 7 months pregnant, if not up to 8 months pregnant. And she was stark naked, brought in another man, a so-called prophet, to her matrimonial bed. To do what? To defile the bed. What kind of ritual are they doing? Are they performing that will not let them go to a hotel or look for somewhere else? Must it be in the man's bed? A bed another man bought to service his wife. A grown man, in the name of whatever he calls himself, he must be demonic and possessed, took a married woman. What if anything had happened to that pregnancy? What if anything had gone wrong? And I keep saying it, that married women, please, I am saying this not because I am a backsliding person, not because I stopped serving God, not because I don't worship God. I am saying this because I know what is happening with some of these places called church. The atrocities going on there. We need to shine our eyes. It is not every deliverance, kind of deliverance they call you for that you go. It is not every kind of cleansing they go. Some of these men don't have good intention. Some of them take something deposited inside of you by God and they use it for some spiritual purposes. They use it to mess up people's home. They use it for their upliftment. They use it for all kinds of dirty rituals. I know this because I have been to some of those places. Please, that is why I keep preaching. Give your husband bekus, make it chop. Allow your husband to enjoy the beauty of what God has blessed him with. Let your husband go in there and enjoy your bosom. Do not deny him. Temptations abound. There are more wolves out there who will come and chat and tell you that they love you. They do not. Yes, some of these churches are occultic gatherings. That is so true. Thank you so much, Dynamic Cakes and Catering. Thank you for the share. Some of them are just very, very occultic places. Yeah, many movies make it glamorize this. Okay, yeah, many movies make it glamorize this cheating. Thank you. They glamorize this cheating. They make it look like something enticing, something beautiful. It is disgusting. It is especially with another married. What could a married man be doing with another married woman? It is supposed to, if you want to cheat, cheat with a single person. Why married woman defiling another man's marital bed, bringing curses upon that bed? There is something in my place. A married woman who goes down with another man can bring spiritual problems to the husband. It can cause a lot of setback and bring bad luck to the husband. Some men even cry in the process. Their lives get ruined in the process because when this intimacy, it has some spiritual power. It is not just physical. God who gave us this gift of enjoying intimacy gave it for a purpose. It is not just for procreation. It is a situation where two souls meet and come together. Yeah, they show, okay, yeah, they show the fun, not the troubles it causes. Absolutely. It causes a lot of setback, a lot of problems for the man and the woman. For the man and the woman, their lives can never be the same anymore. Thank you, Grace. Linda Nenya, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Please, guys, as you come and give me a thumbs up, okay, I appreciate you. Give me a thumbs up. And like I said, will not be long here, but I just feel I need to talk about this today. And that is the reason why I keep preaching. If you are married, enjoy intimacy as much as you can with your husband. Enjoy it with your wife. This is God's gift. It is not a sin. It is not a sin to enjoy your husband. It is not a sin to enjoy your wife. It is only the confine of marriage that you can enjoy love making so much without any reservation, without holding back, giving it to your husband the way it will satisfy and please his soul. You also, as a husband, giving it to your wife. Stop withholding yourself. Stop staying back. Stop creating excuses. There are lots of temptations. As a lot of men are wolves looking for your wife. Your wife is beautiful. You don't know there's a wolf in the corner there eyeing your wife, just waiting for, to come and take her away, satisfy her, and give no room to temptation. Give no room to temptation, because men are visual beings. They are always moved by what they see. So even a beautiful married woman, their eyes is on her. They don't care if she's wearing a ring. They don't care if she's even pregnant. They don't care if she's holding two babies. They don't care if she's even backing one and holding two toddlers. These men, some of them are very shameless. They don't care. So you that have a wife, a woman, you know your wife is beautiful, even if she's beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. You are the one that sees the beauty in your wife. Treat her well. Treat her so that she will not fall into the hands of these wolves we have out there, lurking in the corner, looking for lives to ruin and destroy. What is stopping you as a woman from enjoying intimacy every now and then with your husband? At least a man who is satisfied and drained will not have the strength to go and play ball outside. He will only climb. If he climbs few seconds, he's tired. He'll start breathing like lizard that fell from three-story building, because you have drained and exhausted him. Thank you so much, being a carer with care. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Thank you. Drain him. Give him your all. See, a time will come. You will no longer have that strength. Rosemary, thank you so much, Manyoma. Welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up as well. The time will come. This waist will no longer be able to whine. You will no longer be able to wiggle the waist. You will no longer be able to dance azonto. A time will come, you'll no longer be able to bend and give all those beautiful styles. So why don't you enjoy those styles today with your husband, so that no matter what any man is coming to entice you with, you will look at him and say, my husband gives me the best. Yeah, people forget after time, their first love, how special it was. Thank you. And this is the problem. Always look back. That is why you have to deposit so much. If you're a newly married woman, 1, 2, 3, up to 5 years, please, within these 5 years of marriage, deposit so much into your lives. Impact your lives positively. Give your husband the best of you, the best version of you. Give your wife the best version of you. This is the only way you two can have something to hold on to, something to look back, something to fall back to. If you do not enjoy everything today, tell me, when you are 50, 60, 70, tell me what is left for you to enjoy from your husband. Is it that 2 minutes that he's managing to give just to keep body and soul together that you begin to enjoy? But if you are at this early stage of your marriage, enjoy each other so much. A time will come, even if it's just 2 minutes or 5 minutes your husband is able to give. You will look back and remember those days that you two can fire 1 hour straight without getting tired. You remember all those snake and the monkey shadow. You remember all the 69. You remember the plate licking and washing. You remember the scorpion style, all the styles you have given to each other in your youthful years. You look back and smile at one another and say, old age has caught up with us. Do you remember when I used to twist you? Do you remember when I used to turn you around? Do you remember when I used to raise you up? Do you remember when we used to do it in the kitchen? Do you remember when I used to lift you up on this kitchen slab? Do you remember one time we did it at the park? Do you remember when we do it at the bathtub, inside the bathtub? You look back and then you pick up those beautiful memories. These are the things that will keep your marriage going. This pekus and cucumber, it gets tired. A time will come, the pekus will do mouth like this. It has tired. It can't go there because it has been firing. Same thing goes for the gboola. It will run. In fact, you will have to beg it to stand. You know those gboola that you have to beg. You'll be rubbing it. Get up now. The thing will manage to get up. After 1 minute, it will go down again. A time will come. Nothing lasts forever. Even the standing breast. A time will come. The standing breast will fall. It will become slippers. But that time this breast is still strong. Why can't you hold it as a man and enjoy the beauty of it? Press it and enjoy your wife. This is the wife of your youth that God has blessed you with. This is the time when you two are still very young. You look at his cucumber standing, you will shake your head and give glory to God for giving you such a man that is well gifted and endowed. A time will come, that cucumber will shrink. It will no longer look attractive. That time you have grandchildren. You are no longer worried about enjoying it. Why? Because you have really enjoyed. The reason why some of these old randy men are doing what they are doing today, some of them never really enjoyed their wives. All they do is to jump after one small girl to the other. Now that they are old, they are still looking for little children to mess around with, even other men's wives. Because the one they have at home, they are tired. They didn't even do anything. They didn't discover. They didn't even unwrap the package. They did not unwrap the package that God gave to them. They didn't even explore. When you are young, be ready to explore. Be adventurous. Welcome, AA. Thank you so much for coming. Please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you. God gave them a package in the person of a beautiful woman, an endowed woman. They didn't take their time to open and unravel this package, this gift that God has given to them, and discover the beauty of her, the beauty that lies within this beautiful woman. No, that is the time they're doing pium, 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 pium. They will never sit in one place. And now they are old. They look back and see another woman, another man's wife, wiggling her waist. It's none of their business whether the backyard is shaking. But no, they want to know why the backyard is shaking. And they start luring, start deceiving. Come inbox. You are so beautiful. If you are my wife, I will take care of you better than your husband. We have seen those stories. All I do is to block straight up. They are wolves looking for whose marriage to destroy. Wolves looking for homes to break. Wolves looking for lives to ruin. Be wary. Be wary. Women, I understand we have mood swings from time to time. We know we have hormonal imbalance and all that. Our hormones can go up and down. But no, this is the time we need to give our best so that your marriage can have a foundation. It will have essence. It's going to be solid. You don't lack anything. You know within you that you are giving your best to your husband, not just sexually, but even in the kitchen. There are women who say, I can't cook, I am tired, I can't do this, I can't do that. Hello, as you are forming that work, there are Jezebels who mark highways that are out there looking for people's husband to snatch. Husband snatchers are out there. Some of them are still in secondary school. Yes, some of them are writing junior WAEC. Others are in high institution. They are just out there. And the moment they handle your husband, you cannot give your husband 69. What is 69? Bring your head down to his cucumber. He too should bring his head down to your pekus. That is called 69. Have you discovered it? Have you tried it? Have you tried 69? No, you haven't. Host, you are so correct with your daily topics. Please consider a TV show. You are so gifted with your topics. Thank you so much for the oh, thank you, AA. Thank you. I should pin this. Thank you so much for this. Thank you. The marriage counselor herself always on point. Thank you. Oh my God. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Have you discovered 69? No. Have you attempted to sing a song with a microphone? Hold your husband's microphone and sing a new song into his life. Sing a new song glorifying God. Hold it and sing. Have you? No. Have you gone down there to clean her plate? No. You do your nose like this. Yet you go and clean the plate of a 16-year-old girl. You go and lick the plate of a 18-year-old girl. Or 44. 69 or 44. You understand? See, explore. We have Jezebels. Do not say that this is not the only thing that matters in marriage. Look at this man. If you say this is not the only thing, it is one major thing that matters. It is one thing that matters. Look out there and see young girls. Their eyes are here already. They don't care. They will hold your husband's waist and break it on the bed. Josephine Adeniji, thank you so much. Thank you. Please give me a thumbs up, guys, as you're coming in. When they handle your husband, by the time they are done with him, your husband will not be able to perform for 1 month because they have dislocated his waist with all these ties. What are you doing? Is your job just in the kitchen alone? Is it just in the kitchen to cook for him? Cook indomie and spaghetti. Is that the only thing? Be yourself. Thank you so much, Queen, for coming. Thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. Is your job only in the kitchen and taking care of the children? It is both responsibilities. Get him to work with you. Get him to assist you with chores so that you have the energy. Do not always do all the chores. You keep your husband quiet. The man is just somewhere watching football. Get him. Find a way. If you need to coerce him, please coerce him. If you need to manipulate him, manipulate him. If you need to be sweet, whatever you're going to do to get your husband to join you in chores. You know why? So you don't get exhausted and drained. Because if you still have energy, you'll be able to perform in the other room. But once you are drained, they touch you, say, Papa Nkechi, no. No, I know Nkechi is here. Nkechi is not your own Nkechi. He said, no, please, I'm tired. You know, I washed today. I cook. I went to the market. I took care of the children. I did their homework. I cleaned the house. I do this. Why? Because you did it alone. Sometimes leave some chores for Papa Nkechi to come back and help you out. Leave some chores for Papa Cynthia. Nkechi will say, why am I calling her two names? Okay, leave some chores for spicy top husband to come and do. Do not. Sometimes you deliberately leave. If you are too tired and exhausted, leave work. No, they finish housework. You can do house chores from morning till night. By the time you come down and look, it's as if the house has been turned upside down again. You don't finish house chores. Do the ones you can do, so that you'll be able to perform in the other room, because you still have chores there. If you leave this one, he will help you. If you leave the other one in the other room, another person will help you. That is the irony of it. You leave plate in the sink and beg him, cajole him, pet him to do it. And Nkechi Cynthia, she's laughing here. You leave those chores, those plates in the kitchen, or the mopping of the ground, or the clothes, the laundry. Deliberately, if you're very tired, leave those ones. And then when he comes back, find a way. Look, women are gifted. We are manipulative in nature. We can use this for our own benefit, positive ways. You can use that, your tactics, that your skill that God has given to you. You can use it in a positive ways in your marriage. Balance it. Thank you so much. Be yourself. Balance everything. Do not just be all about work, 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 so that you don't get exhausted. Wahala no dey finish. Work doesn't end. At the end of the day, your husband is left exhausted. He's left empty. Imagining one small 16-year-old girl or 18 will come and shake her small bum and then he will be moved. Why? Because the guy is empty. You have not drained him. When you drain him like an orange, you drain everything. He will not have the strength. Even when he sees a naked body, he will just look and say, I'm not interested. K Business Podcast. Thank you so much, K. Thank you, Mr. K. I really appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Please give me a thumbs up as you come in. Drain him like orange. Drain him. If he sees a small girl with small bum, he will look at it and say, nothing is there. Why? Because he knows he's harnessing what God has given to him. God has blessed him. Yeah. God has blessed him with a beautiful, endowed woman like you. So why don't you explore each other? Go out there and be adventurous. Enjoy each other to the fullest. Who are you living it for? You don't do it this year. You will do it next year. If you don't do it next year, you do it when you are 50. And if you don't do it when you are 50, another young girl is busy helping you out. That is the sad thing. And then he will come home and come and infect you. You keep shouting that men are. These men, some of them cannot keep their things. Some of them, it is as a result of being hungry. We know some are wolves. A lot are wolves out there. What if the Papa Nkechi refused to help Cynthia? What should Nkechi do? Nkechi, use your woman power that God has given to you to manipulate him to come and help you do that. Yes, we know. How did Eve succeed in giving Adam apple to eat? Let us ask ourselves. Can we go back to Bible class? Adam is a man. God gave instruction. And he said, I look at all these things. The animals, the plants, this Garden of Eden, take care of it. But you see this tree, do not touch it. Because those who fast all year round are listening. Yes, so God said, take care of this Garden of Eden. A full-grown man. You see Adam. Adam has muscle. Adam was very handsome, intelligent young guy that God kept in the Garden of Eden. Instead, what did he do? He was busy looking around. And the woman that God gave to him, Eve, what did he do? He abandoned her. And that was when the serpent came and whispered to her, sweetie Eve, baby Eve, how far? If Adam was there, do you think that serpent would have succeeded in tempting Eve? No. Baby Eve, hi, Eve, you are very beautiful. Have you seen this tree? Do you know if you chop it, your beauty will become times 2? If you chop it, your eyes will open, your boobs will become big, your backside will become big. Can you taste it? Eve ate it. And then the Adam that God gave charge, the CEO of Garden of Eden, came. How do you think that Eve succeeded in giving him that apple? She called him. Did he? Adidi, Didi, Adi, you know Adam, Adi. Hey, Didi, you know what? There's something I want to tell you. She stylishly, you know, she was naked. With her nakedness and her seductive body, she manipulated him and he ate it. That same way, find that power in you. He's your husband. Wrap him here. Wrap him here. Wrap him around your pinky finger. Be seductive. Use sweet voice. Be nice and kind with your word. Find a sweet way to drag him into the kitchen. While you are cooking, do not let him sit down alone. The serpent was a Yoruba boy. Oh, Grace, you will not finish me here. Okay, that's K. K said the serpent was a Yoruba boy. I tell you, I don't know. You are cooking. You have chores. You have to clean. It's Saturday. Only you want to finish yourself. You want to kill yourself. And the guy is talking about going to watch football because he's Jejo Okocha. Waiting. Find way. If it needs breaking one plate, break one plate and make him come there. You replace the plate. Let him come. Oh, let me help you. Use your sweet tongue. Use sweet mouth. The problem is that we only use our mouth when we want to fight. We don't use our mouth when we want to beg, when we want to cajole. Woman power with respect. Men like respect. You can control any man that you are submitted to. But if you want to force it, the man will feel you want to control him. And it will turn to wahala. God bless. More anointing on you. Be yourself. Be kind. Be sweet. Be respectful. There is nothing. See, keep this pride. Who pride help? If my husband will help me do the laundry, if he will help me wash my plate, who pride help? I will kneel down and give him food. I will pump and jam for him 12 midnight. So long as he's doing his part, drop your pride and come to your husband in all humility. Sweetheart, there is nothing like, hey, this is 50-50. Can't you see that I'm busy? Can't you come and do this? Baby, sweetie, babe, sweetheart, whatever you call your husband. Olori, or is it Olori Owoni? Dinanom, Omalobim, my handsome Bobo, my crown, my Lord. Sarah called Adam my Lord. Why? That is submission, that is respect. Use whatever you can use to get him to help you with chores. Not the wrong mouth. Don't look at work. I will beg you, women, don't look at work wife. It doesn't help. If I want my husband to wash all the plates all year round, I know how to go about it. I will just use my sweet mouth. Who pride help? Pride no, they help me. You know, help me. Because last now fight, everything will become fight. Do I want to fight? No, I don't have the strength. All I need is a helper for him to help. And men like it when you place them up there. Oh, their ego will be swimming in ocean. When you raise them, you massage their ego. You massage it when you massage their balls. There is that, let me tell you, as you are massaging his ego, you place him up there, my king, my Lord, my all in all. Please, if it will please you, come and help me. Come and help me out with this. I feel, drained. I feel exhausted. You know what? If you help me, I will have more strength to give you 2 rounds tonight. Hey, at the mention of 2 rounds, the guy will wash the plate, wash the pot, and even help you do the cooking. Promise him and fulfill your promise. Pride goes before a fall. Thank you so much, Queen. Fulfill it. When he sees that you fulfilled the first promise, trust me, next time he doesn't even need you to tell him. He will quickly go and ask you, sweetheart, which one do you want me to do for you? Because you know the way to his heart. You know how to talk to him. You talk to him with respect and submission. Pride doesn't help anyone. It has destroyed more homes. You see this thing that you say, hey, no be food it be. Then she no be food. Sex is not food. Sex is not food. Oh, K Business Podcast. Thank you so much for this super chat. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God, this is amazing. Thank you. God bless you. You say sex is not food. I'm tired. This is not food. It is not food. Yet People are chopping it outside the confine of marriage. It is not food. One woman is busy giving it to her gym instructor. It is not food. One man is busy giving it to an 18-year-old girl. It is not food. Your husband is busy giving it to another married woman. Auntie, it is food. It is food for the soul, body, soul, and spirit. It is food that satisfies. It is food that rubs ororo on your face. It makes you shine and glow. It makes you full of, energetic. It gives you strength. It makes you happy. It makes you happy. It is one food that God has given to us to keep us together, bonded in love. Couples who are not intimate, they always fight. Yes, because when they fight, nothing brings them back together. There is no makeup sex. Makeup sex is the sweetest. Sometimes deliberately look for small trouble. Don't look for big trouble so that you can have that makeup on. It is fire. You know the kissing, how you drag each other's clothes, you pull the bra, you cut the hook, you throw it away, you pull the pants, do all those things, and then you land yourself anywhere. Even if you hit your head anywhere, you will not feel the pain. Makeup. Enjoy it. It is food. Stop complaining. If you're tired, get some time. You can't do all the work at home. Be yourself. Say yes. So enjoy your womanhood, and allow the man to be king. No need of dragging. Dragging positive. Submitting is the highest strength of a woman. God bless you. Okay. God bless you. God bless you. Now better food that keeps you looking younger and happier. Thank you. Hello, Ruth Hams. Thank you. Queen Ruth is in the building. Somebody clear road. Somebody clear road. The Ruth is in the building. Welcome. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm telling you, it is food. Until we realize that this thing is food, you see all this infidelity to stop. Estelle family, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. See it as food. It is heavenly food. I call it communion. Do you know why I call it communion? I call it communion because it is spiritual food and it is physical food. Both spiritual and physical, it satisfies you, it fills you up. Spiritual food, it is communion that keeps you going. And like being a carer with care, it keeps you younger. They see you every day, you are looking 16, you are looking 18, you are 40, they call you 25, you are 50, they see you as 35. Why? Because you are collecting it. It's ororo. It is the oil, anointing oil that you give to your wife. Do not allow this infidelity to destroy your marriage. This is why more homes are being broken on a daily basis, because people take it for granted. They see that it is nothing. They see it as, I beg, all this one you are talking. Correct blood tonic. When you finish taking it in the morning, your body will stand the back. You go to work, you greet your enemies. Even when they are plotting against you, God will fight your battle because you have collected serious anointing. You see your enemies, you greet them. Good morning, my neighbors. You go to work, you are all smiling and whistling. You are all happy because there is this beautiful hormone that is released in your bloodstream that keeps you going for the rest of the day. Correct one in the morning, 4 a.m. Wake up and enjoy it. Stop depriving one another of the beauty of this gift that God has given to you. Ruth say, but it's not every time now. Be yourself. How many times do you collect in a week? I collect like let me say at least, make I no lie, in a week I collect like 6 times at least. But sometimes that he collects morning and night, we collect more than that. That is the truth. I am not, see, you all know me, I'm energetic like this. So the day if I'm tired, unless the other one comes, then we'll take a break. Otherwise, see, they pain, they read meter. Trending gist, welcome. Thank you so much. The board fights, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Please, guys, give me a thumbs up as you come in. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, we have amazing people here. Give me a thumbs up. Collect 5-6 times in a week if you have. They read meter. They roast. The more you oil it, the more sweet it gets. The sweeter. But if you collect today, you close leg. After 1 week, you want to come and open it. It will be like a virgin. When he wants to enter, it's too much work. Why are you giving him too much work? You're supposed to enter and it goes straight and you enjoy it. Stop chopping today. The next time you chop will be next month. Sorry, I have to leave. Madam is home today. I have to go and do praise and worship. Hallelujah. Somebody shout hallelujah. One son of man is going for praise and worship. Can you lift up your hands and wish him more strength? Receive strength to perform. Go and make your gender proud. I love men like this. Do you know why? Men like this will never cheat. Men like this don't cheat. You know why? Because they enjoy what God has given to them. They avoid all forms of temptation. If temptation comes, they will run home to their wives. I guess more monitoring spirits, my daughter. Enter bathroom. Enter bathroom. Lock the bathroom door. Can't mommy and daddy take a bath? If you have small monitoring spirit, make use of your bathroom. Put lock. Enter the bathroom that you want to go and shower. Let the shower run for 1 hour. Is it their money? Are they the ones paying the water bill? Let the water run. As the water is running, you are collecting it. Even if you are mourning, nobody is hearing you. Nobody is hearing you. You finish, you collect, you clean your body, you come out and you are smiling. Do not allow this small monitoring spirit to take your joy away. Do not let them deprive you. If you cannot chop it at night because of them, create time. Create time to chop it. It is the best gift that God has given to you. Now that you have strength, now that your waist is still very strong, you can bend it. You can collect doggy. You can collect 69. You can do snake and the monkey shadow. You can do scorpion. You can do any style. A time will come, you will not be able to do all these things. What is left of you? Nothing. Or marriage is just for procreation. If it's just for procreation, those who have 3, 4, 5 children will not be getting divorced. They will not be fighting. It is you and your husband. So men, please, utilize this time. Do not give into the temptation outside. There are lots of Jezebels in their 16th and 18th. They are 18 and 16 already waiting. That pekus you see is the same thing. There is nothing different. The difference is in the style and the heart. If you go in there with the whole of your heart, you are going to enjoy it as if your wife is still a virgin. But if you go in there just to fulfill all righteousness, sorry, you will not enjoy it. Always go into the inner room, into the outer room. Go in there with high expectation. Go in there with open mind. Go in there with adventurous spirit. So that if they say raise your leg and hang it on the fan, before they even say fan, your leg is already on the fan. If they say put your leg on the wardrobe, before they even say wardrobe, your leg is already there. And you, the man, they say, can you twist like this? The man will say, yes, I can. This thing that is very sweet. People are cheating on daily basis. Why? Because they are not taking this thing at home. They have a godly wife, a beautiful wife that God has given to them, well endowed. No, they will not chop it. It is that one, thief. It is that one outside they want to go and take. What does not belong to them? Another man's own. And that shameless man is with a pregnant woman. What does he see? There are a lot of men whose eyes are on pregnant women. And then you see a woman that is 7, 8 months. You have the mind to go to bed with her. Tell me it is not demonic. That demonic spirit, I cast it. That is demonic spirit. A pregnant woman, if her husband has said, can you bend? Let me take it from behind since you are heavy. She will say, no, you want to bust the baby's head. You want to choke the cucumber on baby's head. But yet she was able to do it on her matrimonial bed with another man. So what excuse? You see that all these excuses are nothing? They are nothing. The excuse is in our mind. It's in our mind. It's our mind that we keep using to make all these excuses. And until we stop making excuses, we will not enjoy this. And the world is messed up today. Fight it at all costs. Fight it. Do your best. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, okay? Thank you, Linda Nenye. Thank you so much. Thank you. 4K, road to 4K. Thank you. 4K road trip. I appreciate you. Thank you, guys. So women, prepare yourself. Yes, very true. Be yourself. Personal hygiene needs deliverance. Okay, yeah. Okay, I think she said something about that here. I missed that. Prepare yourself, especially weekends. Prepare yourself. Always have that time. If it's once in a week you want to chop, make it beautiful. Make it mind-blowing. Blow up his mind. Blow up her mind. Only her go sit down for shop. Chai, is it Papa Emeka that did this to me today? Hi! Papa Emeka has really changed though. Or is it Papa Emeka that will be in the office and he will just be carried away? They gave him a file to a document to sign though. He's busy imagining what Mama Emeka did to him. And then he's just thinking to himself, chai, if I catch Mama Emeka today when I come back. Put yourself in the mind of your spouses so that wherever they are, they will always think about you. Sorry, guys. Wherever they are, they will always think, make him go crazy. Make him go crazy about you so that he will not be thinking about all those demonic men and those demonic small girls everywhere. And the women who are vulnerable, they are vulnerable because you as a man, you are failing in your responsibility. You do 2 minutes, you're already breathing like one lizard that fell from 3-story building. Because you wasted your energy outside. You come home, instead of you to do the one that God has given to you. No, you go and exhaust yourself with one small girl that has broken and dislocated that old waist. When you come home, you give excuses. 2 minutes, you're already breathing like lizard. You go and drink too much alcohol. These are the things. Eat healthy. Let me even come to that. Eat healthy means wives, deliberately watch what your husband eats. What a man puts in there determines his performance. If you pour fake engine oil into the engine, it will knock. Engine will not be able to fire well. It will not fire well. But if you pour correct oil, correct original engine oil, pour it in there, you touch one touch, bam, here. Deliberately give your husbands good food. Consciously prepare healthy meals. Watch what he eats. Ask him what he eats outside. And stylishly, lovingly correct him. A man that drinks so much is not good for his performance. If you want your husband to perform very well, prepare healthy drinks, healthy juice, healthy drinks instead of alcohol. He will drink alcohol. I'm not saying he shouldn't drink, but deliberately prepare good drinks for him at home. My kids no degree person collect. Sometimes I pity my hobby because of too much work. My sister Rose Hujo carry hobby go bathroom, carry and go backyard, carry and go back on if light no dey there. Carry him to the kitchen. If the children are asleep, wake up. See, this thing is deliberate. Ujolene, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Wanyoma. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, Wanyoma, welcome. Thank you so much. Linda, Doris Clem, thank you so much. I appreciate you. True Mamle, welcome. Thank you. Please, guys, give me a thumbs up, okay? Deliberately watch what he eats. Ask him, what have you eaten? You are asking because you want to know what he ate. For avoid all these junk foods. Junks, they destroy performance. They kill engine. They knock engine. Odogu at 45 can no longer last for 30 minutes. At 50, they need to beg the cucumber. Beg him and appease the cucumber to stand. Abraham at what age can still perform and score a goal? Why? Because Odogu was still standing. You don't have to beg the Odogu every time you'll be rubbing it. You rub it for 15 minutes, the thing will become hot already. When the thing is supposed to be going inside, because of what he eats. Odogu that will just see you pantless. Okenye gidibam. It will stand, arise your compatriots. Come and perform. Why? Because you are feeding him and you are conscious of what he eats. Thank you, Doris Clems. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Because of what he eats, be deliberate about what you feed your family. A healthy diet makes for a healthy cucumber. Same goes for the women. Avoid sweet, avoid fries. You know why? So kpekus can be very healthy. When a man goes in there, in a water fountain, it will start flowing. It smells nice. This is why some men run away from home. When kpekus smells horrible, it smells horrible. I know kpekus has its own natural smell. It smells a little bit like fish, but not this kind of rotten fish. It doesn't smell like ogiri. It doesn't smell like iru. It doesn't smell like a rotten fish. It has its own natural smell that attracts a man. When you sit down, the man perceives the smell. His cucumber can rise at the flavor of your kpekus. It doesn't smell awful. It's not like iru or ogiri. So another one thing I want to point out is here. Please always stop washing all the time, like dipping hand. You are killing the pH level of your kpekus. That's the truth. You are killing it. It always causes a urinary tract infection. Stop dipping your hand. That place, God created it. It can naturally wipe itself, cleanse itself. So all you need to do is to wash the outer part. Welcome. Thank you so much, James. Thank you. I appreciate you, James. They just see Rose exactly what is happening to some. Okay, sometimes I will work and get tired. But okay, my excuse will be I'm in my. You see, that is why I said work no they finish. You cannot finish doing house chores. Do the one you can do. If your children are grown, engage them to help you with chores. Deliberately engage them to help you out with chores so that you can, do little things like plate washing, throwing the clothes into the laundry. If it's mopping, your husband can help you with the bathroom while you are doing mopping any other place. Let your husband be committed to helping out with chores. That way you not exhaust yourself. If the work not finished today, leave up. Tomorrow you finish it. It's your house. You are not collecting it. You are not living in some. It is your own house. If you cannot sweep or mop that house, leave it. You know you want to chop communion that day. You know after mopping your waist to be tidy, leave it. Tomorrow you do it. So like I was saying, going back to Washington, please avoid always dipping your hand in there. It's not healthy. You will, if you have been doing that, with time you will get comfortable with not washing all the time. See, God has given it the ability to wash itself from inside. When anything is not held in there, when your body brings those things out, wash the outer part. Do not dip hand in. You are obstructing the pH level and it makes it smell badly. And the natural honey, the natural oil that is in there, when you wash it out, what will make the place become slimy? You need to leave that one inside. There is nothing wrong with it. Stop imagining that it will disgust your husband. No. With time, both of you will get used to it. But it is the natural lubricant that God has deposited. You don't need KY jelly. You don't need anything. It is self-cleansing. So that when you're washing out, you're washing everything off, and it's supposed to protect your kpekus from any invasion. It's supposed to protect your kpekus from any infection. It's supposed to protect it from anything coming in to come and disrupt the pH level. If you wash it out, then you are exposing it to infection. You are exposing it to bacterial infection and other things. Herald of Mary, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, the vagina is self-cleansing organ. No need to wash it. Make them go watch my video on how to keep the healthy. Thank you. They should check Sandra Onyekachuku. Eat healthy fruit. Eat watermelon. Eat pineapple. Eat apple. Take yogurt. Drink yogurt. Eat yogurt. All these things will give it natural flavor. That way you will not need to be dipping. The more you dip your hand thinking you are washing, you are exposing it. You are doing harm to it. So the best way is wash the outer part. Let the dogu go in there. So long as it doesn't have any awful, if it has any odd smell, any awful smell, know that it has been infected. Then treat infection. Find out what it is. If you can go on natural remedy on treating infection, please, it is better. It is better to treat naturally. That if you are having urinary tract infection, try bearberry. Go and look for bearberry leaves. When you get bearberry leaves, soak it at least overnight. Let it soak it for at least 10 hours. And then okay, maybe you can check Susan about it, or if you want to, you can get in touch with me via Instagram. I will show you how I treated mine, because these are things a lot of women are always vulnerable to. Yes, because we are open. We need to be careful. These are some of the things that will stop you from enjoying intimacy with your husband, because you will always be feeling weak. You will not have the urge and the need to do it. But if that place is honey and flowing, if they touch you small, you will wake up. Small kissing, now you go begin the beg. Let us stop playing with it. It is food, though. It is food. I see everything. Is it okay if children, they give them phone to watch? Yes, so thank you, Happylistic. If children are disturbing you, give them tablet, give them phone, put any their favorite channel and sneak to the room. So long as buy them pizza, bribe them with something on that big day, buy them something, suya, anything you can get, and then keep them busy while you say you want to have mommy time. Let your children learn how to know that mommy and daddy have their time. It's not every time they disturb you. When you mention mommy and daddy time, they know that you are going in there to go and discuss. They don't know you are going there to go and chop the forbidden fruits. Moreover, it's not even forbidden. But always let your children know, do not disturb. I want to have a conversation with mommy. I want to talk with daddy. They will respect that. You need to start early enough to let the children know that when you are alone with your wife in the bedroom, they will not come and disturb. When you are alone with they are no longer babies. Children that are grown enough to stay on their own should learn to stay on their own when you want to create time. Because see, this thing is not only midnight. Even afternoon, he hungry you. Instead of you holding your leg, he dey hungry you. Cucumber don't rise because you saw your wife beautiful bobby. You dey close leg. Then the next thing, one small baby, one umwaka highway will chat him up because he's already high. His cucumber is already honey. One baby will just chat him up and then he will just tell you that he's coming. If you are home weekend, Ona Agoge, this is your wife. Ona Agoge, go and collect it. If children are there, create time. You must not shout during the day. Enter shower. We want to take a bath. If they call mommy, say, please, I'm coming. Do not call me. Stay down there. Stay in the sitting room. I'm coming. You need to let your children learn to respect your privacy. Let your children learn early enough to respect your privacy. When you say do not come in, they will not come in because they don't know what you are doing. Oh, yeah, okay, maybe I missed it. Jojo, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you, Jojo. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Oh, you just subscribed. Oh, God bless you. Oh, I have a new subscriber here. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Learn to see if you're working from home, and children go to school, and if they go to school, let's say for parents who work from home, please, that time they are not there, take out 5-10 minutes and chop. Temptations are bound. Your husband may be a good man, your wife may be a good woman, but do not push them into temptation. Do not let them fall into it. At least do your best to protect them. It is your duty as a husband to shield your wife and help her. There are a lot of men out there with 6 packs, with muscle, handsome looking. Well, if you see their beard, only the hello they will tell the woman will melt and start getting honey. Go and look at their pink lips. They are well-groomed beard. They smell nice. Some of them are gym instructors. They lift weight. So when you see their 6 packs, only you woman will just be looking at, hey, oh, a lot of memories coming into my mind. Oh my God. I'm sure you really explored, ma. I'm sure you really explored. That is what we are saying, beautiful memories. When you create the memories today, you will be able to enjoy it tomorrow. When the time comes, when that time comes, that you no longer enjoy it, you always pick from that memory. You go into that basket, you open it, and you look at the beautiful memories created. Those beautiful memories created. A time will come. Host, I work from home, but our work has no room for play. You think and think. Yes. Think and think. Collect it at night if you cannot collect it during the day. If you can't collect it during the day, collect it at night. If you can't collect at night, collect during the day. The worst thing is not collecting at all. It is an error for married couple to stay without collecting. 1 week, what are you doing? How can you be with your God-given husband, your God-given wife? 1 week, you never service engine. 1 week, you have not climbed mountain. You have not visited Jerusalem. For 1 week, what are you doing? 1 week, what are you doing? I don't understand. One whole week that looks like 1 year. You have not collected. Shield your spouses from temptation. Do you see those men with sister, especially if you have wife that work out, she goes to the gym. Uncle, be firing, please. If you can fire every day, fire every day. Uncle, be very romantic to your wife. Be very sweet to her. That temptation she sees at the gym every day, one day she will fall into that temptation. It is your duty. It is you God will ask. He will question you. He will not spare you. When Eve gave Adam the Eve, and God came to punish the two of them, did he punish only Eve? No, he punished Adam. So if your wife has failed, if your wife failed, you equally will answer to that, because you are supposed to protect and shield her from temptation. Same goes for you, the woman. Try your best. Mommy Fechi, our celebrant is here. Mommy, welcome. Thank you so much. Mommy, you should be resting though. Thank you so much. When you collect oyoyos, thinking because it's very easy. Thank you. Welcome. Shield your spouse, shield your partner, at least do your best. This thing, no, they read me tap. You know, if you say you are tired, yes, I understand. One can get tired, one can get exhausted, especially with children here and there. I know that. But you see, work doesn't finish. You can't finish doing house chores. You can't finish. You see these children, that you see these children are the ones depriving you. They will grow up and leave you. What is now left for you? When they grow up and go to school, then you want to come. Your husband must have gone far with one woman highway. You must have gone far cheating with one girl. And then 10 years after marriage or 20 years after marriage, you're wondering what happened, what went wrong. Things have gone wrong. Miria Abanyego, the things have gone wrong. A lot of water have passed under the bridge. That time you are waiting that it is your children that are depriving you from enjoying it. Odogu is busy doing something outside. Who are you going to blame? Nobody other than yourself. You can say that one is his own. It is his own, right? It is still your own because he's your husband. He is your husband. If you lose that marriage, have you enjoyed anything? No. No. Unless a bad man. Yes, I'll be happy to lose the bad man. But to lose a good man, mbano. Enjoy it now before it is too late. Enjoy it. May I use this opportunity to thank everyone here who celebrated me today. I am overwhelmed. Oh, Mommy Fechi is greeting everyone here. Thank you so much. In fact, they showed massive love. Oh, Dogum is in the Cornelius Okudili. Thank you so much for coming, sweetheart. I appreciate you. Thank you, everyone who graced Mommy Fechi's monetization today. Thank you. God bless you all. You guys showed her massive love. Now that you are young, the Bible said there is time for everything. There is time and season for everything. A time to sow and a time to reap. A time to be born and a time to, to go. A time to chop a goose when the waist is still very strong. And a time when you only look at it and the thing is doing like this. It cannot perform. There is time for everything. What are you doing with the time you have today? The time you have with your young husband, with your young wife, what are you doing with it? Women should also keep their physique in check too, because some men would not want to talk about it. And a lot of women use childbearing as an excuse. Thank you. Yeah, a man might be attracted to his wife because of her physique, and when it changes, it can also be an excuse for them to look outside. And for those men, you are right. Sometimes after childbearing, it takes time for different women have different time of recovering. It can take a woman, the time it takes for woman A might be different from the time it takes for woman B to recover her body well. No matter what you do, no matter the exercise, no matter the dieting, somebody just needs time to come back. So those men need to be patient and understand that this thing is not the wife's making. You look at her with the eyes of that time she has figure 8. That her waist is still very slender. It is you that fired and scored a goal before she became one pot. She was figure 8 before. You fired and scored a goal. She became one keg, GP tank. It is not her fault. She brought forth a bundle of joy. After that, you need to be patient with her and still look at her with the same eyes. With the same eyes of love, the same eyes you used when she was younger, when you married her newly, that thing that attracted you to her, still look at her, because it is something that is in you. It is of the mind. I'm not giving, this is not an excuse for women to leave themselves. Try as much as you can to always look good. Even when you are size 40, no, what size? Even when you are maybe not by weight, even when you are double D, when you are heavy, you can still look good. What matters is you being able to carry yourself. The courage is what matters. All of us cannot be. I have been battling with this, my weight here. I eat maybe my own food. I eat. I know they see food throw a face. At least there are 2 food. I eat good food and I eat cucumber. I don't know which one is blowing me up. But God help me. But it is not easy, especially when a woman is 40. When a woman gets to the age of 40, it becomes difficult to manage weight. 40, 45, she's struggling with it. She's practically struggling with the weight. And then when you now give birth, when you have children, it takes time. It takes time. But do your best to stay active. And one way you can stay active is for you to also be active in the bedroom. If you're not active in the bedroom, you'll be sluggish. You will not have that energy, that zeal. And no matter your size, you can still enjoy yourselves. Yes, he may not be able to carry you. I agree. He may not be able to lift you. Fine. Oh, young wiki lift, get lift. If he cannot lift you, you lift him. And who says that every time if the man cannot lift the woman can lift the man? Just do something that works for you. Yeah, those men don't have true love. I used to tell Hobby that my body has changed a lot. He always said that he can't see any difference. Thank you. That is the thing, because he is still looking at you with the eyes of when he met you earlier, when you two got married. It is still with that eyes. And that is why we have to do our best to stay fit, look beautiful. Yes, all of us no go fine. We don't grieve. Those of us no fine. Make we just they try. Make we they try to be neat. Try to be neat. Oh, my link. Let me drop my link. I've forgotten to even drop link. Okay. Yeah. Let's try and be neat. Physically, see this armpit. Women, do not leave head there sweating all the time. If Odogu bring his head, no, you see this people shave and cut, trim down. Always use sponge to scrub it. You see that line in between the 2 bumbo, that line there. Put sponge and scrub it. We neglect that place. It is not only the round place that you wipe with tissue and you leave it. Use sponge if you are bathing, if it's in the shower or anywhere. Use sponge and soap. Scrub that in between the 2 backside. So that if Odogo wants to take back behind, if he wants to take it from behind, no smell would put him off. So that smell will not put him off. If you are clean, you'll be edible. I see that safe. I see you see around that safe. In one hand, you come and wash plates. Same goes for the men, not just women. If you have hair down there, trim it, it cuts. And those cuts can really irritate the pekus. Trim down. Trim down. The link is there, please. Anybody who wants to jump up, okay? Jump on the link. Trim down, men. Use sponge to wash that your hairy part so that you will not have a sweaty glands there. This armpits that you leave all the time, trim it down, guys. Please, trim it down. There's nothing fine boy about the armpit hair everywhere. Cut down on your drink. If you smoke, please, if you can't control it, I don't know how you're going. For those who have husbands that smoke, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help out. All I will say is that make sure you have menthol, or you have sweet, or chewing gum, or tom-tom, buttermint. If the smell turns your wife off, please stop it. There's nothing healthy about smoking. There is nothing healthy about smoking. So cut down on smoking, cut down on drinking. We also like men with flat tummy. It's not you, or it's not just you, the men that like women with flat tummy. We like men with flat tummy. We want the men to have flat tummy. We want the men to have muscle. If you can have it, please have it. We want muscle. We want 6 packs. Hello, we want you to look like a god, not big god. But when I say somebody look like a god, let the woman look like a goddess. Thank you, the board fights. I really appreciate you. Oh, yeah, Yoma. Thank you so much for joining.
Hi, host.
What are you eating?
Hello, everyone. I'm eating plum.
Oh, that's good and healthy.
Hello, everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Freaky Friday.
Oh, freaky. I thought we were talking about the Randy man.
I am talking about it and also using the opportunity to encourage couples to give it, because what they're looking for outside is here. What you're looking for in Sokoto is in your Sokoto. Men who collect it from outside, they have pekus at home. They will not chop it. They are going outside.
Yeah, the thing is that even some of these guys, their wives will still do everything you can think of, and they will still go outside. It's just the grace of God to ask God for self-discipline. Because if a man has self-discipline, then he can be able to control his urge. If he starts in the office, let him just endure until he gets home. It's not really, that women are not doing enough, if you really ask me. No, because most of those men, if you look at the women they go after, they're not as pretty as the ones at home. You can't even compare. But there is a reason why they're doing what they're doing. Because, I mean, it's always sweeter when you're stealing it, according to them.
Yeah.
So
I agree with you, Queen. A man can have a pretty sexy wife at home who is starving him. Do you know that? Yeah, a man can have a pretty sexy woman, and he's just looking. She can't do, or she's creating excuses. You understand? So he's seen the pretty sexy woman, but can't do much, and then he will get starved.
See, host.
So we are looking both for the men and the women, not just the men, both for the women.
For a woman to deny the husband, is either the man doesn't know what he's doing, so there is no pleasure derived from that. So to the woman is a waste of time. Every time, okay, this man will just come, 2 seconds, he's already out, and I will continue to suffer. You know what? Let me build my body not to suffer. And most of these women, they don't feel so free, discussing such kind of topics with their husbands. So it becomes a problem. You see, it could be one of the reasons why, they don't want to give, not because they, naturally don't want to know. It could be because the man will just get in there 2 seconds, bad. The next thing he's sleeping. He doesn't even care if my wife has gotten, a good share of the fun, or if she did not get anything at all. So, and most times that's how men behave. Just very few of them understand that you have to work on the woman's body before you even start the intercourse. Very few of them have that knowledge.
Yeah, very few of them, but that is why we, the women, welcome G Glory's family. I appreciate you. Thank you. Please give me a thumbs up. Queen, that is why we, the women, if you are outspoken, you should have this communication with the man. Because sometimes we think the men know it all. Let me shock you. A lot of men don't know it all. They don't even know where to begin from. Some of them just know only going in and coming out. But when it comes to pleasuring a woman and driving her crazy, like send her to the moon and back, they don't know it. But if you as a woman, you know how to, you know what you want, what you are. You have watched a lot of movies, for instance. You have imagined all kinds.
Let me shock you. That if you go to a trader in Onitsha, and then try to do all those trying to do it this way, honey, that way, this. Do you know what the man will say? That would be the man's first reaction. Because as far as he knows, he married a woman that is very, conservative. You're not supposed to, be overly expressive when it comes to that department. Our men, you understand? I thank God for civilization. I thank God for education. I thank God for social media, giving everybody on your palm, you have a smartphone so you can see what is happening around the globe. You can be able to understand how these things should be done. But let's take away the social media that is really helping both negatively and positively. Let's take away the social media. Some of them will still, Madam, what's up? And that's all they know. Just buy. That they're out. And then the woman will be there trying to like swallow it, swallow it, swallow it. As far as the man is concerned, I am getting it fired on in the other room. But are you firing for your own satisfaction only, or are you considering your partner? And most of these women I'm talking about, they don't feel so free to express their problem because of the fear they're going to be body shamed by their own husbands. They're going to call them names. If you haven't heard of somebody calling his wife Akuna, I can't believe this is it. I've heard that in the past. So the thing is, coming to a table, understanding, okay, this is also a problem. The problem is not only when the house is not dirty, that the one you didn't clean the house. No, problem is also when I'm there and you're not satisfying me. That's also a problem.
Yeah.
Most men don't see it as problem. The only thing they know as problem is when it comes to finance. But understanding that this is also a problem between the man and the woman will lead them to even opening up to talk about it. But whereby the man is not seeing it as a problem, the woman is wasting her time. That's just it.
Yeah, that is now not all traders. You know that some of those men who might think maybe are not educated, or maybe they are too busy with work. Some of them really know what they want, but then there is how to communicate it that is their problem. How to communicate it. So if you, as a woman, for instance, who is married to such a man, and you know during courtship, that is the essence of these days. I'm sure, I don't think there are people, not many people get married without even dating. That time you are dating, I'm sure so many of them go down before the marriage even. Do you think they have girlfriends? Some of them learn from their girlfriends. They must have learned things. They are not illiterate or in that corner. It's just that expressive voice.
You're not even understanding where I'm going to. If it's to hammer, they know how to do that. But that is to their own advantage.
No, I'm talking about hammering to satisfy the woman. Okay, so during courtship, that time that they are dating, that they are doing all that, that is the time. You see, the problem with us women is when we are supposed to speak and correct something, we keep quiet and wait until it's too late. That time that that lady is dating a man who is just giving it to himself alone and like doing it but she's not satisfied. She should have called and let him know that you use that your voice and tell him how you want it and how to. If he doesn't want, that is the time you know that there is fire on the mountain, that this guy is going to be very selfish in the bedroom. But because she doesn't want the guy to look at her with some eyes like Anya Akuna, she will keep quiet. How would you have a voice?
Okay.
If you don't have a voice when you're a girlfriend,
what you talked about,
if you don't have a voice when you're a girlfriend, how would you have a voice when you're a wife?
What you talked about,
some of them pretend. Yeah, they pretend and just pretend they're enjoying it, but they are not. When you now speak, the man will say, but that time you are doing it, you will not talk. I know this is one fact. You will not talk, you pretend. We consider that 69, snake and the monkey shadow. So let me pretend and just enter home first. If Bazia home, he will say you're already going out.
Thank you. Let me tell you the typical example. Look at what happened to Mr. Ibu's daughter. The man,
I've missed you. Welcome,
we missed you today. Oh.
How are you doing, dear? Thank you so much. Welcome. Okay. Please give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Go on, Queen.
I was trying to tell you what happened to Mr. Ibu's daughter. The husband, you understand, didn't want to tell this girl that he had a wife and then 3 children because he wanted to marry her first. Because if I had told her, maybe she would not agree. You know, the fear of
Yeah.
the unknown. The fear of the unknown, that is what is causing most problems. Instead of you to like open up in a courtship, hey honey, the way you did it the other day was actually very painful. Can we try this way? You say, if I say now, because the competition is so high, and then they say good husbands know they outside again. Make I just they manage this one, make I enter house first. So yeah, I agree with you.
But
I agree.
But something like this, even if you don't want the guy, that's why I said everything lies in how we say it, and when we say it. Now, do you know that, like this scenario you gave now, a girl maybe after having it felt pain, she can just say, that thing where you do. One, I want to be seeing your beautiful face. I like your hair. I forgot to mention it. I love your hair, and I love to see more of this. That hair is beautiful. Now, this scenario now, two ladies, one can just say, the way you did it the other time, I don't like it. Another one can say, instead of using that tone, you can say, the other day, hey, you don't scatter my head. And the way they give me this thing, but you get us to drum, the thing pay me. You go say, okay, I'm not going to do that one again. How I take drum away paying you. You go talk, you open your mouth and speak. The thing there is, when we don't speak, when we speak, we say the wrong way, wrong timing, and the tone of our voice. It matters. We need to consider the tone of our voice and the timing. Even as a married woman, you want to correct your husband. Maybe there is something you want him to do in the other room. You start first by praising him. Thank you, glorious family. You start first by appreciating him. Start first by appreciating. See, when you want a man to do something, or when you don't like what a man did, first of all, appreciate what he has done. Praise him for that one which he has done. Then you now tell him the one that you would want him to improve on. That way, he will not feel bad. But if you go straight into what he's not doing right, he's going to pick offense. If it's the other room, or call the thing pay you. Even if you you want to finish it. If you scatter it today, will you do tomorrow? There are sweet ways we can quote this word and get them to do the right thing. Instead of keeping quiet, it is better to speak. Instead of dying in silence, just keeping quiet and dying in silence, just come out clean. Yes, praise sandwich. Thank you. That's what it's called over there, right? Praise sandwich. You first of all massage his ego on his performance, how he used to go 1 hour. You praise his cucumber. I don't know how many people you look at cucumber and hail the cucumber. Please, if you are not doing that, ladies, just when your husband is hard looking, can you please create time? Just look at that thing and praise it. It scatters your head. When you look at it, say, hey, you are well endowed. Hey, Odogu, now look at this thing. Now this thing is well good. I just can't stop admiring this weapon. When you praise that thing, that time the man will now start thinking of how to use the thing to scatter your head. He will start thinking of how to use that thing to finish you, because you to go the thing you have praising. Everybody likes praising, and men like you to massage their ego. So when you start by massaging their ego, you can actually get them to do anything. You can get them to last longer. You can get them to satisfy you better. You can get them to do anything, activity in the bedroom. But sometimes we are too shy. We feel, I'm happy. That is why a woman would rather go to church and expose her husband's performance. What happens to you telling him in the bedroom and finding sweet ways to tell him in the bedroom, instead of going to the congregation of worshipers to go and let everybody know that your husband is not performing well? That is what we have today, where women now come out to the congregation to shame their husband. Instead of correcting them in the bedroom, you take the matter outside. Have you told him how he should give it to you? Yeah, okay. Phone care. Funke, I wish you can still take time to rest, eh? I wish you can still take time to rest, Queen. Try and just rest more, okay? It's not easy with children, especially what you've been through these past few weeks. It's been tough on you. You're a young lady, it's been tough on you. Sometimes pamper yourself, take that rest, okay? And then come back. We'll all be here for you. Okay, Queen? So when you're about to go to the other room, give it your best. Give it your best with open heart. This thing is supposed to be enjoyed, though. Me, I don't know how other women see it. Or maybe I don't know whether only me the thing they sweet. Oh, I have problems. I know. I have a lot of wahala. I know. But that wahala, if I don't enjoy it, does it? If I don't enjoy, will it still take away that wahala from me? No. So I would rather enjoy it and face the wahala. Because whether I enjoy it or not, that wahala is still looking at me. It is still looking at me. So let's help ourselves. When you're busy at the background, right? Let's help ourselves protect our home and our marriage. We had a lot of randy men. Look at this doctor, for instance, that is busy messing young women around, both young and old, both single and married. A doctor. Hey, Sandra and Steve. Ooh, it's been a long time, Finn. Thank you so much. I am fine. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please give me a thumbs up. How is hobby doing? Welcome. So just do your best. Do your best. Let's save our homes. The times are evil. People are wicked. People are manipulative. Do all you can to be sweet to one another. Do all you can to enjoy the pleasure of lovemaking. I will keep saying it doesn't read meter, it doesn't rust. The more you enjoy it, the sweeter. It's just like when you make a fresh soup. When you eat that soup the following day, it becomes sweeter. The longer the soup stays, the sweeter the soup lasts. I mean, the sweeter the soup gets. Just like old wine, the older, the better. That is how it is with these pekus. The more you eat it, the more you enjoy it. The older, the sweeter. Even in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, you can still enjoy. The energy might be different, but you can still enjoy yourselves. Why do you think men in their 60s will still go and look for young girls? If they can't perform, they will not be. If their gboola cannot stand, what would they be looking for outside? Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you've been on a trip. You've been having honeymoon, Sandra and Steve. I see your honeymoon. You've been enjoying yourself with hubby. Are you back from your last trip? I saw your pictures in the desert with some friends. Hope you are really having a great time there. Welcome. So this is the best time when you are young. Explore and give one another the best portion, the best part of it. Just like you give the best portion to yourself and your husband. That is the same thing with lovemaking. Because a time will come, you will no longer enjoy it. So what is left?
Host, sorry to bother to interrupt you right now. My big girl just came in, so I have to lower this conversation completely.
In fact, you have to go. You have to go.
Yeah, because this one, the talk is too mature.
Yeah. Just step down, then use earpiece if you can. Okay, just be in the background. Of course, you know now. Thank you so much. Say me hi to her. Okay.
I will.
Yeah. Okay. Sandra, you said you're back to reality. Oh my God. Welcome back. But I'm glad you really enjoyed the trip. Yeah, you guys are having an amazing time. And that's what I keep saying. Create time when you can to enjoy one another. Because a time will come. You may no longer be able to go on these trips. But now that you've got the energy and the vibes, go on a trip, create beautiful memories. Save so much, put in so much, deposit so much into your relationship, into your marriage, so that a time comes when you can no longer do those things. You only look back and you draw from what you have deposited in. The world is messed up. You might think a lot of married women are doing pium today. So you married man that thinks that you are cheating, you think your wife is just, she's just there. Hey, It may shock you that the same thing you are doing, pyom, 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 is the same thing she is doing. At the end of the day, who is going to suffer? The children. The innocent children brought into this world will pay the price. Innocent children pays the price. You keep infecting one another. Is it the best? So instead of doing that, your wife is doing. I was reading when this from the chat on Instagram on this man cheating the time that we're talking about, and then I read some comments from even married women. I read it out here. So married women say, since he won't stop cheating, I have equally started cheating. So that is the only way to stop hurting. It's the only way a lot of women have, they've mastered the art of stop, masking this pain by equally cheating. Does it do you any good as a married woman to cheat? Why would you be married and cheating? So as a married man, if you're failing in your responsibility, wake up. It's time for you to wake up and do the right thing. God has given you a wife. If you're not ready to marry, please stay single. Stay single so you can do whatever you want to do. But do not marry and then starve your wife. Instead, you're doing pyom, 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 pyom. You cannot keep your cucumber in one place. What does it profit you? What would you benefit as a married man? What does it benefit you? Messing around with both single and married women. What does it benefit you? Hurting your fellow man. This woman that is pregnant, that have face and videos all over social media, do you think she's going to survive this humiliation because she was stark naked? Is she going to survive the shame and the humiliation? It's too much. I don't know what the pastor or the prophet or whoever that ritualist is. I don't know what he must have told her to make her, with pregnancy on her matrimonial bed, in her matrimonial home, expose herself to another man. I don't know what that man told her. Maybe I don't know if he hypnotized her, if he used jazz on her. I don't know. But that is why we have to be careful. Where we go to, who we trust. You see me, I guard my marriage jealously. And I always place it before the throne of grace. I commit my marriage before God every day. While doing my best, I still committed that God should do the one that in any way I am not meeting up and I don't know. God, take control. But in whichever way, in my own capacity, I know as a woman, I am going to do to protect that marriage. Because if that man is a good man, then I should do everything possible best to protect the marriage. If he's a good husband, I should make him happy. I should shield the marriage from danger. I should protect it. I do my part. Are you doing your part? We hear randy husbands, randy men. All these men, they are married. They have wives at home. What are they looking for? There is something they are looking for. I know some of them are naturally randy. They can't keep their thing in between their legs. Anyone they see, pyom. Anyone they see, pyom. Their head will be going like snake. Pyom, pyom, pyom. I know some of them don't have control. They have lack of self-control. But there are others out there who have fallen into the hands of Jezebel because of negligence from the wives. Because you, the woman, feel you are married, so you neglect so many things. You take those things for granted. Do not be shocked when it happens. You might be saying your husband is a good man. He will not do it. My husband is disciplined. He go shock you, say, now one small baby, they rub his head. So when he comes home and love you. You know, he will pretend to be a loving husband. So long as he's getting it outside, he's ready to be a good man. I say, no, my husband, no, nothing can move him. Now, whether I give him or not, he's self-disciplined. You are playing with fire. You might be playing with fire. Anointing no reach that side. Now head is top. Anointing stops at the head. You no reach down. Gboola doesn't have brain. There's no brain. It's only muscle and blood flowing there. So take care of it. Same goes for the man. You are saying your wife cannot cheat? No. How can she cheat? No. I will finish her the day she tries it. Is it not the day you catch her? Women are very smart. It's the one you catch, Abby. See, they know how to play this game better than you. A woman who wants to cheat and cover it will cheat and cover her tracks so well. And you to end up bringing causes, damage, distractions, ruining your homes. Whatever you can do to save your marriage, please do it. Keep your ego and your pride aside. Put in your best, put your pride, put your ego, push them one side, and do your best. Let your conscience be clear that you have done your best. Good husbands are scarce. Breaking news. FYI, good husbands are scarce. Good ones, the good ones, whose gboola have sense, they are very hard to find. What we have scattered all over is this fish they call ogu. And there's this fish that has this sharp fin that can pierce you. When you dip your hand without caution into the water, it will pierce your hand. That is what we have all over now. So as a young lady, you want to get married, shine your eyes. Be careful. Open your eyes. If you sense anything, quickly look at it closely. If it's something that needs to end, you end it. A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Do not go in there seeing all the red flags. Open your eyes. Do not love and fall helplessly in love, losing your mind. Same thing goes for the women. The women we have today, these young girls we have today, they are ones that know good. So good ones are hard to find. When you find a good one, do not take it for granted. Do not play kalo with it. Do not play dice with a good woman. Else you lose her to the hands of wolf. You play dice with a good woman, you lose her. Who is going to lose you? You might say, I will find another woman. Hello? It will shock you. It will shock you. So stop taking your husband for granted. Stop taking his good heart for granted. Stop taking your wife for granted. Stop taking her kind and good heart for granted. And tell yourself that there are men everywhere. There are many fishes in the ocean. There are many women out there. It will shock you. When you enter another one, that is when you realize that there is difference between eke and eke. It might be the same spelling, but different meaning. Stop taking your husbands for granted, wives. Husbands, stop taking your wives for granted. Love and cherish one another. And for these randy men who have refused, this is how we'll continue to shame you. Nemesis will catch up with every randy husband. Every husband that have refused to keep his gboola to his wife, you will not explore at home. You will not satisfy your wife at home. 2 minutes, you're already breathing like lizard. Yet you are pium with different women. Nemesis will catch up. Karma is one thing. When karma wants to serve, it serves hot. Karma. You see how they are being disgraced on social media? The day their cup gets filled to the brim, God will expose them and expose them in a shameful way. Those men who cannot keep their thing, they will not respect the sanctity, they will not respect the sacredness of marriage, they will not keep their marital vow, they keep defiling their marital bed, their marriage bed, they keep defiling young ladies, they keep defiling married women. Nemesis will catch up with them and disgrace them. You see this one that his face is outside. His face is all over. He quickly ran to wear boxers. Don't worry. He's just lucky that man was not with a katako. Use batty, hit him on the head. He will drop that boxers. Let his gboola be exposed. That gboola that will not stay in one place, let it be exposed. And married women, you are married. Please respect that vow. Respect your husband. It is one thing that God frowns at as a married woman. It has serious spiritual implication. You are exposing your family to danger. You're exposing your family to attack, to spiritual attack. If you need to tell your husband on how to satisfy you and do it, please open your mouth and tell him. If you need to tell him how you want it, please open your mouth and tell him. It is better you speak to him. You tell him, and he does that thing, than you keep him quiet, pretending all is well. Like I said, I don't intend to stay. We've already stayed 1.5 hours here. Thank you so much, everyone. It's Freaky Friday. Lucy inside Wanyoma. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Lucy. You're amazing. Thank you. So let's just use this weekend. Ponder over this thing. Ask yourself as a wife, am I doing my best? Am I that woman whose husband wants to run back home at any time he has the slightest opportunity? Are you that woman? Okay, I never sleep. Okay, that's why. Please give me a thumbs up, okay? Give me a thumbs up. Are you that woman whose husband finds joy, derives pleasure in running home to? Are you that wife? Search your conscience. It's not enough to say that men are cheating. Ask yourself, are you doing your best? Are you? Do you make your husband want to run back home? Do you give him joy? Do you give him peace? Do you respect him? Same goes for you as a husband. Are you that man whose wife want to submit to? Whose wife want to give whenever he just say, let's go to the other room? Excitedly, she will follow you. Or are you the kind of husband whose wife will give 1001 excuses why she can't follow you to the bedroom? If you are, then search yourself as a husband. Where you are failing, that place you are lacking, pray for grace, pray for strength, because you need both. You need grace, you need strength. Pray for it, that God will give it to you. Thank you so much, Grace. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you, Grace Adelaga. Thank you so much. God bless you. Are you? If you are not, then buckle up. Let's start doing the right thing. Start doing the needful. So that if it happens, you can easily call that person out with your full chest and say, I gave you all. I did all. And you did this to me. No, I can't take it. But if you know you are not doing your best, you deprive him, you starve him, you will not have the mouth. Same thing goes for the women. Thank you so much. Let's just be honest to ourselves. Let's be faithful. Marriage is beautiful and sweet. It is beautiful. It is sweet. God has given us this institution for a purpose. For it is not good for a man to be alone. So God gave us to one another. He gave you that woman. He gave you that man. Do not play with that man. Do not play with that woman. Else you lose them. The one you might find, you may not be lucky. Unless you are ill-treated. Unless you are being treated wrongly. And then God will compensate you with another good man or with another good woman. But if you had treated the one he gave to you wrongly and that marriage packs up, you may not find a good one, because the one God gave to you, you played with it. You played kalo with it. You made jest of it. You did not value it. So how can he give you another good man or good woman? If it fails and you have been good, God can still give you someone better. But if you play with it, you don't value it, and you lose it, you may not get another good, you may not get another chance. You may not get another opportunity with a good man or woman. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you. We'll draw the curtain here tonight, guys. We'll draw the curtain here. And I just say, do enjoy an amazing weekend. Oh, my battery is down. So let me see if I can play my music. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? My battery ran down. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. Let's do this again. Same time next week, okay? I really appreciate you. If you've not given me a thumbs up, please give me a thumbs up. Use this weekend. Make it count. Make this weekend a beautiful and a memorable one, okay? Make it a beautiful and memorable one, guys. Marriage is beautiful. Love your husband. Love your wife. Please do not take each other for granted. Thank you so much. Thank you, True Mamle. Thank you, Lucy's Insight, for being here. Thank you, being a carer with Cares. Grace Adelaga, True Mamle, thank you. Amazing. You've been with me here since. Thank you so much. Oh, you're your man, your mom. Thank you. Sandra and Steve, I really appreciate you. Nkechi Cynthia, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Olufunke Rose Hujo, oh my God. Aphilistic G, Glorious Family, Estelle, Herald of Mary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The board fights, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mommy Fechi, yeah, congratulations once again on your monetization. Cornelius, my darling husband, thank you so much. Yeah, who else do we have here? We have amazing people came in here, and you guys have been, so supportive. I really appreciate you. Linda Nenye, 4K Road. Thank you. Grace, thank you. Okay, I'm trying to play my music, okay? Let's play some music and call it a day. There is my son, peace of mind. Remember, every man wants peace of mind in his home. Every man wants to enjoy peace and tranquility. Same goes with every woman. A woman wants to be in a home where she's loved and respected. Where she's loved and respected. So let's be there. James, Gippy, thank you so much. Let's be there to give our best to our spouses and make the marriage a beautiful and a loving home. Let the home be beautiful and loving, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Do have an amazing night rest. And I leave you with this, my song here, Peace of Mind. With you was like a piece of mind. Oh, yeah. Listen to like the ocean. You give me peace of mind. Oh, yeah. Your body still I want attention. Peace of mind. Oh, yeah. Just give me peace of mind. Just give me peace of mind. This is inside, yes, so. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. Yes, I need you because I want you. Yes. True manlet, I love you. Bird is pressing me around you because I know you got me. And you're my company. Anytime I call you, turn up. And you always come through for me. Peace of mind, yeah. You make me feel what's like the ocean. You give me peace of mind, yeah. Your body still my attention. You give me peace of mind, yeah. Good night, Mighty. Mighty, give me a thumbs up. We are close. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up, okay? You give me peace of mind. My worry, my problem, my baby. Yeah. You give me peace of mind. You give me peace of mind. Thank you. Nike, you came late. You are leaving already. Thank you so much for coming. Just give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. See you same time next week, okay? Love you all. Love you. Bye.